Stadium, home to the Purdue Boilermakers here in West Lafayette, Indiana, and they have been ready to go boiler up since early this morning. Today's matchup, an in-state battle for bragging rights in the Hoosier State. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Cardinals will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So Purdue's offense will have the ball first. From the gun to give, looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's a heat. Oh, it's out. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And the Boilermakers decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. From midfield, looking for room. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Cardinals offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example. Then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab. It's Weatherly. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Ashley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. It's Kelly. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. Now on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Power football with the run. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
And the Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Ball just inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. It's first and goal and looking for the first score. Finds his big tight end. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Steps away to find some room. At the 35, he's got room. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Quick release by the QB. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. A little screen to the running back. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to...
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Completes it in the middle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll try it over the left side. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got it in the middle, it's Webster. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Cardinals come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Got it! Touchdown, Cardinals! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the first down. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. He's going to let it go. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. The give on the option. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on 3rd down. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Great job by the back on the option.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Trying play action. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
Great play by the cornerback. And this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air, it's Kelly. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Ashley.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Cardinals line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Right down the boulevard. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Now they'll run the draw. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Oh, they're after him. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking downfield, it's Kelly. Puts it out of the air. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got to.
He wants to go deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll take another shot here. He's got it at the 20. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference, defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
The Boilermakers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man, it's Kelly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on second down. They'll run play action. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Takes the handoff. It's Ashley. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on 1st down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking to the big tight end. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. There he goes! Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snags it over the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Purdue! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here comes the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield making something happen, and you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking for space, it's Thomas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Kelly. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Off the play fake. He lofts one down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Finds his man. It's Robinson. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. One final play before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. On the ground, it's Thomas. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where
he lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Working the middle, it's complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Kelly. On target. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. And the Cardinals get enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. Here's the pressure. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Good teams find ways to win and bad teams find ways to lose, and that's an example of that right there. You need a touchdown to tie or take the lead here in the second half. You've got a golden opportunity down in the red zone. You just can't put it on the ground.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but what an opportunity here from the 23-yard line. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Kelly. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Going right to work up top. Got a man. It's Thomas. Turning it on. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Joyner. Look out, he's got room. Touchdown, Purdue! Once he got some room, it was over.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Quick strike complete. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. And that one's incomplete.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Great place to start for this offense. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Gets it out quickly. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to pass on second down. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Gets it to him on the screen. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He'll pull it down. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Timeout called by the offense, 29 seconds left on the clock. The play action fake. Right down the middle. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And they tacked on the extra point. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on the show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.